Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're gonna work on putting the rest of the built block together, so come along. Yeah, so we're about 3 weeks away from our first test event, and there's still quite a bit of work to do. And one of them is getting the rest of the engine put together. There's not a lot that really needs to go into this. I have all the parts and everything. The only thing that's really big left is going to be shimming the valves. But I want to get at least started on this so that way we can get it in, get it tuned, and go to the track. So I think what I want to do right now is I want to get the oil pump, the oil pickup, and the oil pan on, and then we can maybe do the head studs and the heads later this week. I don't really know for sure. But I've got an IAG pickup, IAG windage tray, brand new OEM pan, brand new OEM 11mm oil pump. Yeah, so let's get all that stuff put on. All right, the first thing we want to do here is we want to put our IAG baffle in. Then we'll grab our pickup, because our pickup I'm pretty sure uses these two right here, and just verify that. Yes, so we'll put these two back in here. We're not going to tighten them. We're just going to kind of get them in there, and that way we can put the pickup on and get all of them started. And tighten them all at once. Make sure our O-ring's nice and seated. All right, I'm going to want to tighten these ones down first. That way we know we have a good seal right there. Do a quick dry fit, make sure everything fits. Perfect. I just had a buddy stop by and asking me some questions I'm sure you guys heard, but oil pump is all on. These things you want to be very careful with when you're doing them to make sure that you don't get a lot of squish out, because it goes in. What comes out goes in. So we're back going to work on the engine a little bit here today. First thing we got to do is some head gaskets on. So I got the head studs already in. We got some new head gaskets. I've never tried these before. I've heard good things from other drag racers, and actually a couple people in the comments here have suggested them. These are the Athena Firelock gaskets. So it uses like a composite material, kind of like the IAG head gaskets for the actual oil and coolant. And then it uses a stainless steel cut ring to seal the cylinder walls. So let's get this cut out, put on there, and we'll torque the cylinder head on real quick. So let's get the stainless steel rings out of there. Get the gasket on. And then there's a flat and a grooved, and they say the grooved goes up. So these are just regular ARP 2000s. I would have liked to have done at least some 625s, but in the name of budget, I had these laying around, so they were more or less free. Okay, it looks good. All right, and a couple other things I want to do here real quick. Get our rear main seal and front main seal put in. Got these Slick Company 23 kits for doing these. They work out really nice. Perfect. There we go. heads are all on and everything. Got to tap the cams and put them in. I might do that today or tomorrow just so we can get valve shim. But that's all we're gonna do right now, and then pick back up to you guys when we work on it again. All right, well I measured all the shim stuff here last week and ordered new shims and everything. Got them all in. I'm pretty sure I accidentally ordered the wrong size on one of them on the other head, so we might have to order some more, but let's get this side torqued and checked. All right, I'm gonna pull this cam out and check those two and see, because this one is a little on the tight end and this one's a little on the loose end, so maybe if I switch them, I'll be within spec. All right, let's see. We're gonna get lucky. Realistically, I should probably just buy a new shim, but we're running out of time. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cool. They're all within spec, plus or minus 2.02 millimeters. So now we can get the front cam carriers off because we got to RTV it. Then we can get the valve covers on, spark plugs in. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Bye. This is the wrong gasket. Gosh, dang it. All right, so I had a little bit of a meltdown yesterday just because of some parts issues. I had the wrong valve cover gasket. I just got an aftermarket one because the other one was on back order. So we should be to a point now where we can put the coolant lines on, the dipstick, water pump, and we can actually get the belt tensioner and stuff on, or the timing belt. I also got to put the rear plate on. And then this engine will be ready to go to the house and get put in the car. So let's just start with getting the coolant lines on. Yeah, let's do that and then we'll do the crossover. It's just super handy. So I'm not exactly sure where I left off. It's been very frustrating working on this engine. I may have ordered a bunch of parts wrong and it's fought me tooth and nail. But we're finally to like the last little steps here, which is gonna be to put the timing belt on. And yeah, so I'll go through a couple things we did while I was off camera. I got all the AN fittings in, oil feed, more of the ANs. Gotta make a block off for there yet. Gotta make a block off for here yet. We got the coolant and oil. So realistically, everything's good here. We do have to swap the sensors from the other engine and hopefully put this bad boy in here and get it running soon. So let's open up the Company 23 timing belt stuff and get it all put on. On the money. 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 Cool. Let's tighten these all up and we'll pull the pin. And timing is set. Also, this is the only timing cover we're going to be running. Mostly just so we can do quick inspections on stuff. We'll know that, oh, if the timing jumped, you know, we don't have to pull a bunch of stuff out of the way. And it's not a street car, so I'm not really worried about debris getting up in there. Look at that. All good to go. So we technically are supposed to do our first test and tune in 6 days. It's a 3-day weekend this weekend, so hopefully I can get this thing up and running. But that's actually where we're gonna leave this episode. If you guys are looking forward to more drag WRX content, make sure you subscribe. It's gonna be a busy week. Hopefully I can knock out a bunch of videos before then. But if you like what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.